Yeah, cowbell.
Yep. More cowbell?
Yeah, give me more cowbell.
Y'all know what time it is, man. We're all together as a team, man. We're gonna play as a team, we're gonna be a team, man. Our time, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Our time.
You ever have one of those weeks? A week where all you wanted to do is somehow, some way, just get to Saturday. Well, in many regards, it's been that kind of week. Everybody's just been working for the weekend. Oh, the lyrics of that old Loverboy song take on a special meaning this week. Certainly everyone's watching to see what Auburn will do tonight. Everyone's wondering if AU will come out tonight. And certainly everyone is trying to get it right. Now everyone's hoping it'll all work out tonight as they prepare to host the Bulldogs from the Golden Triangle. It's time to start from the start. If you want to be in the show, then come on and let's go.
So we've had a great week of practice. We've had probably 3 of the best days we've had as a unit in a row. So there ain't no doubt that we're prepared. We got a great plan. We got good players. Okay? If you remember, physical, tempo, ball security, that's all you need to worry about. Because all the plays and stuff, that ain't the most important thing. You guys are the most important thing. You execute, you do your thing, it's going to be a great day for all. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir. Let's create momentum and change the game with takeaway. All right? It's evident in what happened last week. Takeaways change the scoreboard. That's just the way it is. All right? Change the scoreboard. Rip it out, strip it out, intercept it any way you can get it.
Roll your darn sleeves up, and when you hit that sideline, you flip the switch.
Yes,
we talked
sir.
about the most physical team's going to win it.
Everybody on their feet. Logan Cook preparing to take a 12-yard run on this one. Puts a foot into it. Kicks it high and deep and out of the end zone by 4 yards. Strong leg shown by Logan Cook there. 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers. Here's Stidham on the play action to throw. Flushed out. Now he will run. Eludes one tackler. Caught from behind, but not before he picks up And Auburn first down at the 35-yard line. Braxton Hoyt the line and goes to work. 1st and 10. Handoff, Kerryon Johnson up the middle, breaks through, midfield, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, and down at the 5.
Boy, what a nice blocking scheme right at the point of attack, and Kerryon Johnson goes right up the gut for 60 yards before getting run down, and you can tell he's still a little bit hampered by that hamstring, but a great block right up at the line of attack.
Ryan Davis in motion from right to left. Stidham hands it off to Kerryon Johnson over left tackle, pushes towards the goal line, and just a little bit short. Whoa, not by much, Stan.
I mean, just down to the 1 foot line, it looks like, and Kerryon Johnson.
Shoulder. Eli Stove in motion. Hand off straight ahead. Kerryon Johnson in. Touchdown, Auburn!
That's the kind of drive that you want to start the game. Kerryon Johnson takes it 60 right up the middle. Gus Malzahn talked about, we've got to get our running game up. Well, that whole drive was running game, including Jarrett Stidham with a scramble. So a great start to this game for the Auburn offense.
Auburn. Fitzgerald slaps his hands together once. Snap back to him. Throws over the middle, incomplete. Beautiful defensive play. Jamel Dean knocked that one away. Oh, and a late flag.
Wow.
Oh, my
Late
goodness.
flag.
Just through the flag.
Wow, very, very late flag on Trey Matthews. And actually looked like Trey Matthews whiffed.
Personal foul. Targeting. Defense number 28.
What?
Players under review.
I mean, it looked as if Trey Matthews whiffed on the receiver.
Well, we'll certainly look at the replay.
Well, and correct me if I'm wrong now, can't the whole play be just ruled incompletion if they look at it? And he whiffed. He didn't touch it.
Yeah. Austin Golson is actually at left tackle. Eli Stove in motion. Stidham under center. They fake it on the sweep. Stidham takes a shot deep downfield, and it is over everybody. Incomplete down at the 15-yard line. Intended for Kyle Davis. Brandon Bryant had the coverage as Stidham took a shot deep downfield down the far side.
Good coverage downfield.
4 now for Auburn at their 45-yard line. They need the 49. Stidham over the left shoulder. There goes Will Hastings in motion from left to right. Keep an eye on 33. Stidham looks right. Now flushed out. In trouble. And then throws it away. They're going to call it a fumble. It's picked up by Mississippi State. And they'll run it in for the touchdown.
They got it incomplete.
They did call it incomplete. 8:11. Clock running here. 7-0 Auburn. First quarter. Fitzgerald back up under center. Play action. Handed off on the sweep around left end. Oh, big hit over there shy of the first down on Keith Mixon, who took the handoff on the sweep around left end. Came up about a yard short. Jace Chrisman, 4 for 4 on the season. 40-yard attempt from the far hash mark. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Just snuck in there. Line. In motion, Ryan Davis. And Kerryon hands it to Ryan Davis, flips it back to Stidham. Coxon fires deep downfield, and it is caught at the 20-yard line. Number 81, Darius Slayton.
And I tell you what, that ball hung up in the air. But let me tell you how difficult of a throw that is, my friend. First of all, Jarrett Stidham took a toss back running to the left as Darius Slayton was on a post to the left. Beautiful execution and nice play call by Chip Lindsey on 3rd and short.
1st and 10 from the state 20. Back to the ground. Kerryon Johnson to the outside. 15, 10, near sideline out of bounds.
carry again.
13 yards on the play. Quick screen, far side. Ryan Davis, 5. Ryan Davis dives for the pylon. In! Touchdown, Auburn! Ryan Davis just did get the nose of the football to the pylon, and the Tigers have scored to make it 13-3.
I love the play call. It was designed the whole time. Kyle Davis blocking. Ryan Davis catches a quick screen, and that's another time. That's a difficult throw because it's a catch and throw without grip. Instead, it puts it right on the money. Ryan Davis bounces outside and dives to the pylon and gets in. Auburn, it's up 13-3.
That did not take long.
Ryan Davis is awesome. He's one of my favorites. I think he's a big-time leader. He brings energy every single day. As far as the group, the way he practices, the way he approaches the game, he studies. His iPad, he studies film. He's a guy that really wants it. And you can tell whenever you throw him a spot screen or any kind of underneath pass, he's going to fight and get yards on every single snap. And I think that's kind of who he is. He's a fighter. He's a soldier, and I go to war with him any day.
It was great about Kyle Davis on the perimeter. He did a great job blocking Jarrett Stidham. He kind of read it out, seen the numbers out there. It was in our favor, so he just spit it out to me. And with Kyle having a great ball, letting me get to the edge, and it was just a race to the pylon. I was just determined to beat the guy there.
I just saw grit. I mean, I think Kyle Davis it really started with Kyle Davis giving a great block. We stacked those guys up and allowed Kyle Davis to block the most dangerous guy, and he did that.
There's been a couple of penalties called back or turned over. That one was a 15-yarder.
At the 40, Fitzgerald fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and a beautiful open field tackle made by Jeremiah Denson for no gain at the 40. Wow, what a great play.
That's where you have to disrupt Nick Fitzgerald. He fakes it, looks like he's going to pop it out to the wide receiver, but opts to keep it.
This play. Backs up, crowd makes more noise. Down to 4 on the play clock, low snap, picks it up. Hand off to Williams for a couple. That one just never developed, I think, like State wanted it to. Jeff Holland, first one there to wrap him up. 2-yard gain, 3rd down and 3.
Up and create some gaps.
3rd and 3 for Mississippi State. They'll shovel it ahead. Auburn there to swarm over the receiver. Nick Coe, Derek Brown, all over number 81, Justin Johnson. That one never was going to work.
And Mississippi State's going to go for this, so Auburn's got to get ready. They're kind of in that no man's land. They're not going to try a deep field goal. Now they're going to bring their punter on, Logan Cook, to try to back them up, but that was a shuttle pass.
Stidham calls for Chandler Cox to slide left to right. 1st and 10 from the 20. Auburn will throw. And out in the flat, there's Chandler Cox, makes the catch. That's a 6-yard gain into the Auburn boundary for Chandler Cox. To go. Man in motion. Instead, Stidham, play action. Fires down the near sideline. Stove wide open, caught. Knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Boy, I love that play call. Yeah. That's a 1st down for 18.
Just basically a wheel route. Eli Stove comes in the jet sweep motion. A drive where Auburn had fumbled. This is their 3rd false start, backed up in that end zone.
3rd and 15. Auburn can pin their ears back here if they want to. Fitzgerald stands in the pocket, ball deflected in the air, and it falls incomplete at the 1-yard line. There's a 3 and out.
I think that was Marlon Davidson that was able to get his hand on that.
Position leading 14-3, 13:46 to go in the first half. Stidham looking to the sideline, claps his hands twice, snapped back to him by Casey Dunn. Has time, goes deep. Hastings wide open at the 5. He scores! Touchdown, Auburn! 47 yards.
That is how you dial it up right there, my friend. First of all, Casey Dunn directing where they're going to slide and block. A beautiful, beautiful pocket for Jarrett Stidham to step up in, and a wonderful throw to Will Hastings for the post route. Auburn up 20-3.
13:38 to go in the half. Stidham finds Hastings, 2nd touchdown catch for Hastings, 5th touchdown pass for Jarrett this season. Carlson kicks it up, almost had that thing blocked, but he gets it up. They need the 35. Auburn looking for yet another 3 and out. Fitzgerald, screen pass, right side ball, knocked loose, incomplete. Incomplete, they say. Auburn fell on it.
Yeah, I think that was blown up. Javaris Davis comes up and he read it really nicely and blows the play up before it is allowed to start.
Trey Matthews fell on it. He was mighty upset when he saw that it was incomplete. Fake State will fake it. And oh, what a great tackle. Logan Cook running left. Daniel Thomas around the ankles.
The second
time in 2 weeks. Stopped him a yard short. Had him wrapped up around the ankles.
Daniel Thomas is getting some work in on punt return that time. The second time in 2 weeks, like you said, away with some type of points.
51-yard attempt for Daniel Carlson. He had 2 50-yarders last week. Powell, the snapper, to Stovall, puts it down. Carlson kicks it up, and it's the upright, no good. Hit the left upright. And that stops the clock with 10:28 to go in the second quarter. Fitzgerald under center. Play action for Nick Fitzgerald. Left side, pass is incomplete. Stephen Roberts had the coverage on Jordan Thomas, and the pass was really underthrown, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was pressure on Nick Fitzgerald, and that time.
3 receivers to the near side. There goes Davis from right to left now in motion. They need 2 yards. Give to Kerryon Johnson. He gets it. Lowers his head in the pile and gets out across the 25, just across the 25. Drops right back into the shotgun. And play action fake over the middle. Open and caught. Oh, he juggled it. And out in midfield and still on the move. Finally run down by Richard McBride across the 35. Near the 37 is Keith Mixon. He juggled that ball. And
from the slot receiver position and out and up, and he was able to get in the seam on Auburn. A big play.
1st and 10 at the Auburn 32. Fitzgerald again to throw. Holland hits him, but Fitzgerald gets it away. And that's a catch close to the first down marker near the 22-yard line. I think it is a first down with Fitzgerald. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. Fitzgerald leaves it in the belly of his running back and flashing into the backfield. Stephen Roberts cuts him down for a loss. Nick Gibson, the ball carrier. And that is a loss of 1 yard.
Nice job.
How about a turnover here, boys? 3rd down and 6 for the Bulldogs. Fitzgerald, quarterback draw, and he picks up his first down, and he will run it into the end zone. Ball pops loose. Auburn recovers it in the end zone. Let's see.
Well, Auburn did clearly recover it, but it was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown.
Beforehand. But he looked like he landed on a defender, but did he break the plane? So this is one that'll probably have to be reviewed.
Trey Matthews had him wrapped up. It's going to be hard to overturn this one, I think, but we'll see.
Well, that's something that at least I think would have to go up and be reviewed. I'm not sure he ever hit the ground. It looked like he landed on top of Trey.
Yeah, he never hit the ground. The question is, did the ball cross the plane?
Well, that's the thing. And also his knee came down. His left knee came down. Not sure.
Minute 15 clock run, second quarter.
Watch for Nick Fitzgerald to do a rollout.
Under center, Fitzgerald. Takes it. Play action. Rolls right. In trouble. Throws wide open. In the end zone. Touchdown. Justin Johnson. That's the old Philip Lutzenkirchen play that Auburn used to run. Penn State as we get going here in the second half from their 23, going left to right under the lights here at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Fitzgerald with a running back behind him and 2 around him. Give the tailback, Harris Williams. He bounces off. That one was headed for maybe a yard gain, but he bounced off and was really. Auburn backs off, 3-man rush. Fitzgerald will run the quarterback draw. Gets to the outside, but Auburn will cut him down at the 39-yard line.
Well, and he
Stephen
got back
Roberts.
to about the original.
See if State pins their ears back defensively. 1st and 10, Auburn from the foot line. 2 slaps of the hands by Stidham. He's going to throw from his own end zone. He has plenty of time. He unloads down the middle of the field. Pass is caught at the 45-50 and out of bounds. Eli Stove into Mississippi State territory.
I love the play call and a beautiful throw all the way across, pulling Eli Stove all the way across the field. Nice job, Jarrett Stidham, seeing the field, and beautiful protection by the offensive line.
Stidham comes up under center. Eli Stove in motion. And the handoff to Eli Stove around right in. Turns the corner. Gets to the corner. 20, 15, 10. And caught from behind. Out of bounds. Inside the 10-yard line. Jonathan Abram with the touchdown-saving tackle. It's 1st and goal Auburn from the 6.
A nice jet sweep call on 3rd down and short. Craig Myers, nice block right there. Also Chandler Cox opening up the hole on the jet sweep for Eli Stove. 1st down inside the 5. Or check that right on the 5.
And a State player has found himself a little bit winded.
Well, this would be a statement drive right here, coming off your own 1-foot line, setting the tone for the second half.
Nate Craig Myers, the receiver, to the right. Kyle Davis to the left. 3rd and goal from the 6. Stidham, here's the fade. Davis in the end zone. Boy, oh boy, look at all that contact. Here come the Yellow Hankies, 2 of them.
Yeah, you got to at least a lot of hand chucking going on there, but you.
1st and goal from the 2. Stidham comes up under center. Ryan Davis in motion. Straight ahead handoff. Kerryon Johnson lowers his head. Did he get in? He's very, very close. The officials come in. Yes! Touchdown Auburn.
Can you say a 99.5-yard drive right there? That's setting the tone, my friend. Auburn comes out on defense, holds State, couple of 1st downs. They punt it inside the 1-yard line. First play, a beautiful post throw to Eli Stove to get them off of their own.
Again, slot formation to the left, single receiver right. They'll stack 2 receivers now on the left. Half roll to his left, Fitzgerald. Off his back foot throws, deflected, and intercepted! Intercepted at the 49-yard line. Trey Matthews on the deflection.
Well, and a poor throw by Fitzgerald. Kind of dropped it down sidearm on the half roll to the left. Good coverage. The ball kind of sailed. It was coverage by Nick Coe putting pressure right there. Javaris Davis tipped the ball, and there's Trey Matthews coming up with a big interception at the 49-yard line.
That's another interception for Auburn and another $1,000 to Children's of Alabama for the Picks for Kids program presented by Wells Fargo. That's 3 for Auburn on the year and $3,000. They're pretty close to that percentage tonight. Devin Barrett has checked into the game. Auburn huddles up, breaks the huddle. Quick pitch out. Barrett, 50. Barrett, 45. Leaps a man. Hit at the 40. Spun around and falls forward to the 38, 37-yard line. I will give this to the Mississippi State defense. They can hit you.
Yeah, and he took a nasty lick. Kind of just threw it a little bit behind Davis, forcing him to run back and catch it. But I don't mind that play. I like the freedom to see the blitz.
2nd down and 12. Again, Auburn huddles. 4 receivers to the left side of the field. Fakes the screen. Stidham with time. Unloads into the end zone. Slayton goes up, and it's incomplete. Well defended.
Of the first half, they've got a little bit of rhythm going, coming off their own goal line.
2 receivers off to the left. Fitzgerald off the play action. Throws, pass knocked away. Carlton Davis.
Boy, nice play.
Oh, was it ever. Farrod Green, and one of the 3 tight ends that State really likes to use. Carlton Davis closed quickly, Stan, and knocked that one away incomplete.
That's a big league play right there on the pass breakup. A little.
There goes Johnson, or Thomas rather, in motion. They will hand it to Williams, and nothing there. Maybe lost a yard. Nick Coe, first one there, and Deshaun Davis, who's had a good night from his middle linebacker spot, coming up to get the tackle. No gain of fish. We're trying to get lined up defensively, making adjustments as Fitzgerald changes his play. 5 on the play clock. Fitzgerald takes the snap, pump fake, throws, far sideline, and it is knocked away, incomplete. Oh, what a great job defensively by Jamel Dean. He was in the hip pocket of the intended Mississippi State receiver, which was Donald Gray.
And that was a clear man-to-man, and it was a situation where Dean was very...
4th and 15 for Mississippi State. Snap back to Fitzgerald, rolls off to his left, heaves it downfield, pass is knocked away, incomplete. That was tremendous defense over there on that far boundary by, again, Jamel Dean.
Well, and it looked like a ball that was a nicely thrown ball. It was a deep comeback to the wide side, moving pocket from Nick Fitzgerald. And it looked like a catchable ball, but Jamel Dean right there to knock it away. Not sure he would have got it if he would have hung on to it, but good job right there by Jamel Dean coming up with a big...
Stack to the left, slot to the right. Now Davis comes out of that stack set. And right up the middle for Cameron Petway, and Bubba picks up a couple more to the 44.
I think you got
we got a fumble at that, and the State says they have it.
I think they're coming out as if they do. Yeah, number 4 came up with it. Not sure. Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Boy, and that's something you cannot have. You got your foot on the throat of your opponent. You just stopped them on 4th down, and there we go again with getting the ball in good field position. Auburn struggling in good, yeah, and it's a fumble.
Well,
it's looking at it. That's something. His body, and that time it hurt him.
1st down and 10 State, see if they can take advantage of the Auburn turnover. Auburn up 28-10, a minute 7 to go. Fitzgerald, play action, and he's ripped down. Jeff Holland. Fitzgerald sacked for the first time tonight.
Man, that's hard to ask. No wonder the tackles are jumping off false start every other play.
That's only the 2nd sack allowed by Mississippi State this season.
Last drive.
4th and 6 officially. Nick Coe, Jeremiah Denson combining on that last stop. State needs to get to the Auburn 33. Fitzgerald steps back, looks, fires, receiver caught. 1st down. No, dropped. Carlton Davis knocked it loose. He had his back to us. Couldn't see the ball come out. Jesse Jackson caught the ball, and Carlton Davis, again with good closing pursuit. Got it is. But Auburn has played terrific both sides of the football. State's done a good job against Auburn's run. Stidham stands in the pocket, throws deep, wide open. Kyle Davis at the 10. He's caught from behind at the 2.
You got to make teams pay. They stack the box. At time, State had 7 defenders within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. Man-to-man situation outside. A beautiful.
Man in motion. Straight ahead. Kerryon Johnson leaps up and over and in. Touchdown, Auburn. 3 touchdowns for Kerryon Johnson. And the Tigers may have just iced this one. It's 34-10.
Nice drive right there, set up by a beautiful bomb throw. Stidham to Kyle Davis on 3rd down and short. And Rod, that's the 2nd time tonight on 3rd and short. Auburn has taken a shot downfield.
Yep.
When they caught Mississippi State trying to clog the line of scrimmage. Really nice play call again by Chip Lindsey.
Extra point attempt for Daniel Carlson here with 12:03 to go in the football game. There's the snap, the place, the kick. It's up, and it is good. 35. 2 receivers left, man in motion from the right to the left. Fitzgerald looking left all the way. Throws in through the hands, deflected, intercepted, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Auburn! Javaris Davis!
Game, set, match. A tip ball right there. Javaris Davis, Johnny on the spot. And Auburn may have sealed this thing early in the 4th quarter. Auburn up 41-10.
Keith Mixon was the intended receiver. That interception return will go for about 37, 38 yards. 10:42 to go.
Very fitting for a defense that has played lights out all year long.
Extra point for Daniel Carlson. Bad snap again, so behind Stovall. He was able to get it down, though. Carlson kicked it through. 42-10, 10:42 to go. That's another interception for Auburn and another $1,000 to Children's of Alabama. Well, the Picks for Kids program presented by Wells Fargo. That's 4 for Auburn, second of tonight.
It was just a great job out of the defensive line. We have a great defensive line. They always getting back there and the pressure. And like I said, I watched a lot of film and I recognized the formation and I seen the receiver do an out route and I just made a play on the ball. Anytime scoring on defense is fun, and that's because offense always gets the glory and always scores the points. But as a defense, we try to score as well. And the coach always create turnovers and score. So I guess that was big for us.
Third down play, not much to go. Fitzgerald will throw. And a little slant pass caught or incomplete? Incomplete. Knocked away, intended for Jesse Jackson. Knocked away, incomplete, so it's fourth and less than a yard. Trips to the left. Nick Fitzgerald, jab step, throws into the end zone, and it is deflected and complete. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted.
Should have been intercepted by Daniel Thomas, and then it was almost caught by a wide receiver, and Auburn is still not allowed. Daniel Thomas actually tipped that to Nogany, about 3 yards, maybe 4.
Third and a little less than a yard. This will be Willis on the keeper, round right in. There he goes, midfield 40, to the 30, to the 20, 15, 10, foot race 5. He scores! Touchdown, Auburn! 67 yards for the freshman, Malik Willis.
Man, and first of all, he started losing a little bit of gas around the 20-yard line. That looked like a Jason Campbell run right there. Believe me, Jason and I ran just when we were getting chased a lot. But a great fake on the quarterback keeper on the fake. And that set up by Malik Miller, able to get positive yards. And all of a sudden, Malik Willis keeps it around it and goes 67 yards to put Auburn up 48-10.
3:04 to go, extra point up and extra point good, and it's 49-10, Auburn on top. There's a glimpse of the future. Malik Willis, the freshman from Atlanta, Georgia, 67 yards. Wow.
And I'm going to tell you something. He's got some wheels.
Away in the first half. But then Auburn came out in the second half, and really, no doubt. I mean, from the opening possession for State here in the second half, it's been all Auburn. And Thompson's hit. Ball comes loose, State recovers. Big Cat Bryant. And the clock will continue to roll, and that should do it.
And Auburn keeps the streak alive at not allowing a team more than 14 points.
Auburn has outscored its last 2 opponents 100-24. And Ole Miss is next Saturday morning here at Jordan-Hare Stadium at 11 o'clock. Auburn football continues in a moment.
The game that we had 5 turnovers, I mean, they really protect the football better. They're getting opportunities down the field, and they're starting to seize the moment. And, I think you're seeing the wide receivers grow up, and we just got to keep building upon that.
Really, we talk about development, and I think that there's no better experience than playing in a game. I think that a lot of these guys last year were freshmen and kind of played in and out a little bit, but now that they're actually playing every single snap, they're getting actual game reps, they're getting game experience, they're getting confidence. I think they're getting confident in the offense. Stidham's getting confident in every single receiver we have. I think Tyman's starting to look really good, so we just got to keep progressing, playing physical on the perimeter, and whenever your number gets called, making plays. So every single game, it's about just improving just a little bit, and I think at the end of the day, we can have a pretty good group.